But the last time I joined the gym, I actually paid for 3 months in advance. And because I already paid for 3 months in advance, I'm kind of broke right now. Also, because I shifted to this new flat last month, it was a lot of expenses, like so much expenses that all of my emergency saving funds are now completely depleted. And I have like zero funds in my balance in my account right now. And that's scary because I'm also on the verge of quitting right now. I have been on the verge of quitting for the last 2 months, but I've been telling myself, no, this is a pattern that I need to break because I quit at the earliest sign of an inconvenience, and I don't want to do that anymore. I want to become like more resilient and just like carry on and just just not quit basically within the first couple of months that things start to get tough. So I have been on the verge of quitting for the last 2 months, but I haven't done that. But lately things have been like so shitty at office that I feel like I'm gonna quit anytime now. In fact, my resignation mail is in the drafts, and I have so much to rant about when it comes to my office. Dude, when I joined the office, right, I was told, oh, you have like this couple of responsibilities like A, B, C, D. And then when I joined, because I was trying to justify my joining. I was trying to justify that, oh, hey, look, you chose me as the final candidate to be your employee, and I'm going to prove it to you that I deserve it. And so I went the extra mile. I went the extra 10 miles, and I was doing like so many things at the same time. So, apart from my responsibilities of A, B, C, and D, I was also doing like E, F, and G. E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Yeah, so E, F, and G. I was also doing E, F, and G apart from my responsibilities. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but all I know is that in the last 1 year, somehow my manager has decided to make it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X. Why is it? Basically, basically the responsibilities that I was hired for, within a year, my responsibilities have like tripled. And they so initially, when it was appraisal season, they gave me an appraisal of like 5 or 6% from what I remember. And I was like, no way. No way in hell am I doubling and tripling my workload for like 5% appraisal. So either you increase my salary, or I'm gonna have to look for other opportunities. And I believe because there's so much dependency on me, my manager was like, yeah, okay, fine, let's just increase the salary a little bit. And so they increased it by, I don't remember, I think 10, 11%. Dude, it's okay, like it's nothing to be proud of. Okay, that's have you seen the inflation in this country? Have you seen the economy? Dude, capitalism is shit. Like, up until now, I believe that I am strictly against misogyny and patriarchy. Like, my sworn enemy is patriarchy. But I've realized I have two sworn enemies now. I have patriarchy and capitalism both as my sworn enemies. Because what do you mean? I just wanna sit in my home, do some very pretty couple things, like not couple things, do pretty couple of things. Sorry, do a couple of pretty. I forgot English. Basically, do a couple of pretty things like paint, and then write a little bit, and then play with my cats and give them a really nice, engaging day and routine and all of that. But I have to go to office every day in the morning, leave my cats behind, who basically whose entire lives revolve around mine. So when I'm gone to the office, they just sleep all day. They don't even get up to have food. Like when I leave, they sleep, and when I get back, that's when they wake up, and that's when they talk, and that's when they meow. But like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I hate capitalism so much. And I don't know, I feel like I can't even decide my hatred for capitalism versus my hatred for patriarchy, which one is more at this point, because both of these suck balls. And what do you mean? I want to get on this fitness journey where I want to eat a lot of protein and get like a healthy glowing skin. But if I have to go out on a date, I still need to earn enough money to be able to foot my part of the bill, right? Because I'm a feminist. So I'm not gonna let another man pay for my food and my meal on a date, especially when I know what's happening. Like, I heard that 370 biryani guy's remarks, and sorry to report, but that's like the majority of men in the dating pool right now. Like, they feel like women are just using them for free meals. Like, brother, I'm sorry, but have you seen the cost of my makeup? And I don't even dude, I don't even wear makeup, and my makeup is still more expensive than whatever meal you're saying that you want to sponsor me. And I have been so like this biryani thing happened, what, a month or so ago. But I have always been of this belief that no man will ever do anything for you just like that, just free of cost. There will always be a hidden cost behind it. They will eventually wasulo that cost from you, either emotionally or mentally or sexually or physically, but in some form. And I don't have anything to give. The only thing I have to give right now is money, and so I'm gonna foot my bill. I can't believe I'm privileged enough to say that, but yeah, the only thing I have to give right now is money, because I don't have the emotional bandwidth. I don't have any sexual desires, honestly. I feel like am I asexual? Because when I think about all the times people have told me that, oh, like, this man did this for me and then I got really turned on. I cannot relate with any of that. Like, sure, I understand what attraction is when somebody does like really nice things for me, for example, takes a stand for me or understands me, or basically does not take advantage of my vulnerabilities. I do feel a sense of attractiveness in them. Like, I do feel attracted to them, but it does not amount to me being hot for them in some way. So maybe there's a slight possibility that I'm asexual. If I'm not asexual, I'm definitely demisexual. That's a new term that I came across, and I'm kind of digging it. So I might be that, but at this stage in my life, I'm in no mood to even find out what kind of sexual I am, because I'm so far away from men. Like I said, this year I have decentered men completely from my life. So there's no way in hell that a man will just enter my life and smell my smelly farts, unless it's my boy cat or my baby brother. And honestly, my baby brother doesn't like it either. And he's not a baby, first of all. He's like a full ass grown man of 27, 28 years, who, by the way, still takes pocket money. Up until now, he was taking pocket money from my dad. And then my dad said, listen, you're a grown ass adult, so I'm not going to sponsor your pocket money anymore. And then he was like, yeah, sure, because he knew it. He knew that I couldn't say no to him. I can't say no to him because of a lot of reasons. Not because I love him. No, that's a big misunderstanding. I do not love my brother. It's just that because I owe him my life. Basically, when I was in this life-threatening accident or whatever, 3 years ago, he was one of the people in my families who actually made sure that I reached the right hospital on time, and I reached there alive. So I kind of owe him my life. And so I feel like maybe that's why I feel the need to just sponsor his pocket money. But dude, I cannot keep doing that, because at this point, the reason I'm booking autos and not a cab is because I don't have enough money. And then this man decides to go on a fucking trip to Rishikesh without a single penny in his account. He's just assuming that I'm gonna like make plans and my sister's gonna pay for it. And honestly, I'll take that as a compliment that okay, he finds me that reliable or that loving or that nurturing. But like, I want to nurture myself first, dude. I haven't been able to, like, the only nurturing I've done for myself lately is just these protein eggs and paneer and stuff, and that's just giving me gas. There is no ROI. There's no immediate ROI. I'll have to wait for at least a couple of months to even see the proper to even see the proper actual benefits of this. So I'm not sure about that. But like I said, oh, okay. See, I usually do go on a lot of tangents, but I was basically talking about my fitness journey, and I was talking about how I joined the gym, paid for the subscription, got like really broke, and I'm still sponsoring my brother's pocket money. And so now, since I don't have any money on me at all, the only ways I can get fit is is through free means of fitness. Like, I go for walks in the morning now. Excuse me, who the fuck is this lady? I have hated the idea of walks. I I can't, I cannot walk. I can't even walk 100 kilometer, but now apparently I'm doing like 5K and 7K steps in the morning. Like the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is just brush my teeth and go downstairs in the garden to for a walk. Excuse me. And I even made friends there. Like I met this lady, she was doing yoga. I saw her a couple of days and then I went to her and I was like, hey, do you want to do yoga together? I didn't want to tell her that I'm so broke that I cannot join a gym and so I have to ret- um retire, retaliate. I have to I basically have to get down to free yoga now. So I'm doing yoga now. And like some of these poses in the yoga really make you fart. Oh my god, I have to stop talking about farting. But you know what? I can only stop talking about farting once I actually stop farting, which is not happening anytime soon. But I only have the option of going for a free fitness journey right now. I cannot afford gyms right now for the next couple of months. And I'm also quitting my job. Like, excuse me, why is life so tough? I just want like 1 year in my life where nothing chaotic happens and my life is very peaceful and I have a great job and I love my job and my job pays me really well and I have like this amazing work life balance where I leave for office every day at 10 o'clock in the morning and then I'm back by 5 o'clock and then I spend the rest of the day with my cats and then I have time to go for a gym or whatever, and then I eat really well, and then I sleep on time, and I have no man in my life. Like that's there. I don't have, it's not voluntarily, but I basically don't have a man in my life right now, which is fine. I it's not a loss. But everything else is falling apart. Like every 2 or 3 months when I feel like my life is finally getting together and I might have a shot at living a normal life, some shit happens and my life falls apart like a deck of cards. Do deck of cards just fall apart like that, or do you have to like create some tower out of it? Whatever falling apart analogy you need. I'm basically so tired. I just want to sleep. My cats don't let me sleep, dude. I can't even sleep. I haven't slept in ages. I feel like the last time I slept was like 2 years ago. Because what do you mean I sleep at 11 or 12 in the night? And that's when I'm trying to sleep early because I know that my cats will wake me up earlier in the morning. So I'm trying to sleep early. So I sleep by 11 or 12 in the night. And then at 3 o'clock in the morning, something happens to my cats and then they start running over me. They start, well, well, just thinking about it is making my BP high. So, given my age, I'm not going to think about it. But basically, my cats do not let me sleep at night. And so, the only hopes I have is for the weekends to arrive, not so I can step out and get a life. But basically, just so I can sleep during the day because my cats sleep all day. So, if my cats are sleeping, that means I can sleep too. And that's the whole plan. That's the whole plan. And this is a gist of what my life has been in the last 1 month. And I I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm gonna resign any day now. And I know it sounds like I've been saying that for a while now. For a while, at least to myself, I've been saying that I'm gonna resign very soon, like right now, like today. I have it in my drafts. I'm just gonna send it to him. But honestly, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm like, okay, fine, they're giving me a lot of work, but they're also like kind of, I mean, does that mean they find me responsible or something? Or does that mean that just because they gave me an appraisal, they feel like now we'll have to give her more work to justify her presence in this company? Like, this is so confusing, and I get nervous. And so I decide to give my manager another chance. And then 1 or 2 days pass, and then he lets me down again. And lately, he's been so passive aggressive, dude. It just does not make sense. It's just not adding up. Like, you just increase my salary by 10-12%, and then you're expecting me to be like, oh my god, you have my life now. You have bought me, you have purchased me. Like, my entire day, my entire night, it's all yours. The moment I wake up in the morning, the first thing I do is check my email, which is such a loser behavior. I never thought I'll be doing that. I always thought I was the cool employee who had a lot of friends in office and who never really cared about the work. but the work just happened. Okay, and that was always how it was up until now. But now that I have like bigger responsibilities, like I have so many fixed expenses like rent and maintenance, and I can't just like give up my house and shift to a friend's house anymore because I have two cats with me now. So I need to think about stability for them as well. And so all of that combined, like my fixed costs have increased so much that I cannot just quit my job. And since I cannot just quit my job, I have to fucking take it seriously now, because what other choice do I have? And so I am taking it seriously, I guess. And I'm not particularly enjoying it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go fart now. Bye.